Oh, fun. It's just you and me. Hello.
Hello. And hello to you, audience. This week we're doing something a little different. You may have noticed at the end of the last episode, we had split the party.
Yeah, but not on characters' terms. It's on James's terms. So we're gonna die.
So we're going the method of, episodes, what was it, 15, 16, 16, 17, 16, 17. That's right. Yeah, so we split the party. The others are currently on mute just to save us time because they're going to find out at the story details anyway, but this way they can't interrupt. I mean, if they truly wanted to, they could, but that would be detrimental.
Elena's going to pop in and out and be like, oh my God.
But anyway.
Dick butt.
God damn it.
Kyle!
That's it. Oswald's gonna fight a dick butt.
It's fine. I just got killed in Among Us, so
okay.
I'll accept those consequences.
All right. So, where last we left off. God damn it. Stop it.
Both of you assholes, knock it off.
I didn't do anything that time.
No, that was Elena.
I want it on the record. I have done nothing wrong. Back on mute.
You kept throwing Discord messages and it kept popping up and throwing me off. Stop it.
I plead the fifth. Back on mute.
All right, let's get this thing going or else they will just continue doing this the entire time.
Future Allie, I need you to keep all of this in.
I was planning on it, to be honest.
Okay. So, where last we left off, River, Oswald, and Remy were forced out of the dreamscape by what appears to be a rogue dreamweaver and sent back in time, seemingly, to where our adventures began. River.
Hi.
You're standing in Sal's junkyard.
Yeah.
Gil's standing right next to you, going, River, we gotta go to the crossroads.
And River's like, Gil, pull my arm. You need to see something.
Gil. All right, man. If this is anything like the time you had to pull your finger,
it's not.
I swear to God,
it's not. I was drunk. It's not.
All right, man. Okay. And he pulls your arm.
Do I extendo?
No.
No, don't do that to me. James. Don't do that.
Is it supposed to fall off? Is it supposed to come off? I don't know what's going on here.
I'm a rubber band. How come I'm not doing the thing? How come I'm stretchy?
River, are you okay? Do you have to go see Doc Wallace?
I don't want to see any shady doctors in the lower district.
Oh, okay. He's just trying to make a living. God.
Oh my God, Gil. You know what? Fuck it. Fine. You know what? Fucking it, whatever. I see you, evil Dreamweaver. How fucking dare you? Let's go to Crossroads.
Are you okay?
Shut the fuck up, Gil. We're going.
Well, I don't want to know.
I'm a fucking mutant, and my mutant powers aren't working, and you're not real, and none of this is real, and I have...
So, Gil disappears.
Yeah, that's about right.
You are now standing alone in the junkyard.
River's just like, it's because I called him out. He knew it. That's right. Fucking fight me, evil rogue Dreamweaver. She starts slowly walking to the crossroads like, I'm going to accept my fate.
So, yeah, you walk to the crossroads on a barren street. The familiar cracks in the streets. You see the familiar shops. You see Barney's shop, Barney's little corner store, open for business. But it seems abandoned at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to the crossroads, and you know what to expect at the crossroads. You know, lineup of cars about to race, a crowd of people ready to watch the race because there's nothing else to do in the lower district. There's nothing there.
All right. Okay. Does it eerily seem like that panic attack dream that I had where there was like nothing there?
A little bit.
All right. River's just like, well, don't like that.
You hear in the distance a crash.
Don't like that either.
A flood of smoke and debris kind of floods the streets, obscuring your vision.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Chill, dude. Chill.
The smoke clears and you're not at the crossroads anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You're standing at the debris of the bridge.
River's like, oh, this is fucked up, man. This is fucked up.
You hear a rumbling beneath your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the rocks shift. And you see Rodney's body laying there.
River's like, oh, fuck me so. You're not real. This is all a fucking dream. Do not go into a panic attack, River. You are fine. This is all fake because you know how to get into your own fucking head. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Not real. She has a little bit of tears running down her face, but she's like, not fucking real.
Hey, River.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a will save.
Oh, will save. Okay. Alrighty. 18?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you start to calm down a little bit.
okay. Ooh. Alright.
And Rodney's body doesn't disappear. It just kind of stays there.
She's like, hey, baby, you're alive. Don't worry. This is all fake.
You see kind of a glitch in the Matrix. Like, Rodney's body just kind of glitches out for a minute.
And River's like, yeah. Fucking right.
And when the glitching stops, it's no longer Rodney laying there.
Oh, what's there?
You see a robed figure.
Mmm.
Hood up, robe down past his feet.
Is it one of the evolution robes?
It looks similar. But instead of black, it's a deep purple.
Okay. All right. River goes up to it. He goes, all right, who are you, motherfucker?
The cloaked figure stands.
You're like, ooh, don't like that. Ooh, hard pass. It's like some weird Halloween shit. Don't like that.
The cloaked figure turns to you, reaches up, pulls the hood back, and you see a very thin man standing before you, almost skeletal.
Do I recognize him at all or no?
Nope. You have never seen this man before in your life.
River just like does like the fingery wave, you know, where it's just like mostly your fingers just like twiddling about like, hey, who are you?
You're quite clever, aren't you?
Dude, I live in my brain. You think this shit fucks me up? Man, I have dreams every night that's worse than this. Yeah! I knew this was fake. Fuck you, man.
Oh, I'm well aware. I have seen those dreams.
Yeah, they're real cute, right?
You had one similar to this, if I recall.
I mean, also I remember that I'm in the dreamscape right now. Is Winston okay? Don't tell me it hurt him.
The old fool is fine.
Yes. Perfect. Love that. Can you get me out of here? I feel like I'm gonna annoy you in here, you know.
Well, in a moment, certainly.
What are you gonna do? Throw my axes at me? Man, they're the worst monsters of my life. I deal with them every day.
I had considered it. However, I do not believe it will have much of an effect.
No, probably not.
I merely thought I should introduce myself on behalf of my fellow Dreamweavers.
I already met one of you. He was pretty cool. You seem pretty not cool though. So, yeah, this isn't fun.
You met one of my brethren who stayed by M's side.
Yeah, he's pretty chill. You're kind of a dick.
Yes, that's what pride will do to you.
Turn you into a dick? You're right.
Yes. I'm Dimitri. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How did I know that your name was going to start with a D? It was either going to be like Donovan or like that, something like that. I don't know. Hi, Dimitri. How are ya? Can you get me out of this hellscape?
Well, perhaps.
Dude, I'm just going to annoy you more. Was it me that drew you to us, by the way? I was having a mild panic attack.
No.
Oh, well, I like feeling special sometimes.
I was sent merely to introduce ourselves.
Sent by who?
Oh, I think you know.
Oh, fuck. Is it that fucking leader motherfucker? I don't know his name is Peter because I was outside when they said that. Is it that fucking leader motherfucker? I hate him.
He sends his regards.
Tell him that he can suck a chode.
Well, he's quite busy at the moment, but I will deliver the message.
Perfect, thank you.
Yes. I was sent to merely delay you. I have no intention of permanently scarring any of you.
Oh, how nice. Thank you. It's very nice of you.
Although, be warned, you continue down this path, the next time we meet will not be so friendly.
Which path? The one of getting the fuck out of here? Or you just like, we run into one another? Do we need a restraining order? I don't like that you laugh at everything I say. I know I'm not that funny.
You're not.
I'm just an asshole.
Although
River
I
sits on
believe
the
you're...
floor. River sits on the floor and just is like looking up at him. She's just like over it.
Although I do believe your friends are having such a good time right now.
Yeah, well, Remy's head is filled with rainbows and unicorns, and Oswald's just sort of here. So that tracks, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that's in a panic attack all the time. I don't like the laughing, man. I'm over it. Get a new thing.
So long, Joy.
See you, Dimitri. She lays on the floor like, get me out of here.
As you go to lay back, you feel yourself falling.
Oh, am I awake?
And so, Oswald, where last just refuse to go.
No.
Well, so Oswald, where last we found you were back in your apartment, back in the Middle District.
Mm-hmm.
You had just woken up. It was a nice spring morning. Birds are chirping outside. Your lizards are sitting in their terrariums.
I thought you were about to say the lizards are chirping outside, and I'm like, I know it's a dream. But no.
Kira's actually like right outside your window, just staring at you. Yeah, everything is right where you left it. Except something seems a little off. Like from the last time you saw your apartment. It's a lot cleaner than it was.
Do I notice that as a little bit odd?
Just a little bit, yeah. Like something's off. Like you can't quite place it, but something's off. You do see that it was cleaned recently. Jira and Pearl's terrariums are spotless.
I never clean, so that's immediately off.
The front door opens.
You'd think I would have locked that,
Yeah, you would think.
Who are you and why are you in my apartment?
So you hear the jingle of keys as the door closes, and you see a girl about 5'6", blonde hair, dressed in darker clothing, holding a bag from a bakery down the street and a tray with 2 cups of coffee. It's Shade, who for whatever reason you recognize. And she looks at you and, well, fine, I won't get you breakfast anymore.
Hold on a second. I put a finger up and I'm like, pause. Hold on. This isn't right. I didn't know her before all this.
Give me a will
100%
save.
guarantee. You fucked up. I don't know her.
Give me a will save.
Ooh. That's a 19. I got a 25 total.
Oh, yeah, somebody fucked up.
Yeah. Whoever's orchestrating this, you should have done it yourself. Your lackey's kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie. I'm already on to you.
What are you talking about, Oswald?
Yeah, don't even try it.
She sets the bag on the counter, the coffee. It's that obvious, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know Shade before any of whatever happened. So
she walks over to you. Can't you just accept this as reality?
No, I really can't because it's wrong. And can I do this is a very Oswald thing to do. Can I do an insight check to see if at least the baked goods are real?
Yes.
All right. Oh, hey, not 20. That's a 26 total.
I mean, they smell real. They look real. If you go over and touch them, they feel real.
I completely disregard shade and go over to the baked goods.
That is the most Oswald thing, though.
I know.
Like, even if this was the real shade, muffins.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what I would do. But I kind of push past shade, and I'm like, "All right, you're not real. Get out of here." Immediately take a bite of a muffin. Don't tell me the taste changes as I'm eating it.
No, it's like banana nut.
Okay, I can accept that. I like banana nut.
Yeah. Huh. That's 2 for 2 who just couldn't accept reality.
Wait, let me guess. It was River, wasn't it?
Who's River?
All right, now you're just messing with me.
I am. But isn't this
So
nice, though?
Why back to the beginning, though? It's
Well,
not like I'm going to forget anything that just happened.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, I don't want to. I
So
can
you
grow. I don't want to forget that I can do that.
So you wouldn't want to go back to a time when all of this, all of your adventures, all of your heartache and problems just went away.
All right, let me ask you this, Mr. Philosopher. Wouldn't you want to do that too?
A fair point.
If that's something that you want me to do, why don't you do that for yourself?
Well, I kind of enjoy my lot in life, to be honest.
All right.
And Shade kind of morphs into a skeletal man wearing a deep purple robe. And he's kind of sitting on your bed, just kind of, well, so far this group is such an interesting one.
We may be stupid, but we're smart. I know how it sounds.
Fascinating.
But am I wrong?
You're not.
So who are you anyway?
My name is Dimitri, and I can probably assume you know what I am.
Yeah, one of them dream boys. You're not wearing a red robe though, so I don't inherently think that you're bad.
Purple is a very regal color.
I can agree with that. Throw a little gold in there and might actually look pretty good.
I like your style.
Yeah, I got the best style in the group. Don't tell the princess, though.
Ah, yes. We shall see if she is as keen as you enjoy.
Yeah, we'll definitely find that out. You wouldn't happen to know our red robe buddy, would you?
Oh, you mean Peter?
Oh God, his name's Peter. That makes so much sense.
Yes.
What's his deal? Why is he messing around in the real world?
I can't go and give away my leader's plots, can I?
Persuasion.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm not rolling horribly. I got a 6. That's a 10 or a 16 total. I also put a lot of points into persuasion. So
I believe you'll find out for yourself.
I hate vague answers.
He'll come back into this world in time. For now, he needed you out of the way. And as for me, I am simply a distraction.
Not a very good one.
No, apparently not. I thought you would go for the pretty girl easier than I thought.
I mean, you had the right idea, but the wrong time. If you would have skipped forward, like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, you would have had it. But nah, starting at the beginning when I hadn't even met her yet. No, you fucked that one up.
Interesting.
So now that we're here, I hold out a muffin to him.
No,
what's your deal? Why are you working with this guy?
He gave me a purpose.
Beyond being a dreamweaver.
Yes. Beyond serving a creator who cared not for us.
I assume you're talking about that M guy.
Certainly.
He does seem to be a little bit of an absentee god. Much like the real one, but, you know.
Yes, well, we can sit here and discuss religion and politics.
I'd rather stay out of politics, to be honest with you. You remember that year 2020? Oof.
Yes, that was a horrible year.
I think you guys should have existed in the real world then.
Well, we kind of did, and we kind of fucked up, so...
Oh, that was you guys? Oh. I kind of give him a light punch on the shoulder.
Anyway. So long, Oswald.
Can I at least finish these muffins before I wake up?
No. And he disappears along with the scene. You find yourself falling again.
I kind of do that that swiper no swiping. Oh man.
as you're tumbling backwards, just oh man.
My arms are crossed and I don't even care that I'm falling because I know that I'm in a dream. I'm just like, damn it. That was a good banana nut muffin too.
I like how both Oswald and River are just like, hi, friend.
That's because the guy fucked up. Shouldn't have brought shade into it.
I'm going to be the one dumbass because I'm going to be playing to my character who doesn't understand.
Yeah, have fun.
So, fuck my life. Unless James gives like a real dead ass giveaway, and then Remy's gonna be like, hold up.
Remy wakes up, Hood walks in.
By the way, fuck James, I get the fucking junkyard with Gil, and he gets the fucking pretty girl? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you.
Okay, first of all, I have a question.
Yes.
So, was the leader in a red robe? Is that how they're distinguishing him, that he wears a red robe?
Yes.
And his
okay, and Dimitri is wearing a purple robe.
Yes.
What color robe was Lucian wearing?
He wasn't. He was wearing a suit.
I was going to say,
He was wearing a suit? Okay, what color suit was he wearing?
It was a fairly nice, like, black tuxedo.
Okay.
Something tells me whenever we meet M, if we meet M, he's going to be wearing a suit as well. And I feel like that's going to be the distinguishing thing between them.
Every single
James,
time
are we going to have a ball? Is there going to be a ball?
You wake up and you see the Pixar ball rolling around.
Not the ball I was talking about.
But was every single time that we've ever met Peter, he was wearing like a black, like Armani type suit, right?
No, that was only when you met him in the dream.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
He was wearing what?
He was wearing a red robe.
He was wearing a red robe. So every time we've seen him, he's been wearing a red robe.
We're going to get a comment somewhere saying that, you know, you fucked up the continuity. He was actually wearing a black robe in episode 9.
Okay.
Which I actually think might have been true, and I honestly don't remember.
And how many... We don't know how many Dreamweavers went rogue, right? They never really mentioned that.
No, you don't know.
So I'm starting to get another little thing because James in psychology, I'm starting to like think that the colors symbolize something.
James, I swear to God, if you open this up with she wakes up and Hood walks in, I'm like,
I think if he does that, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. I'm going to be like, I'm done. I'm over it. I was in the fucking junkyard. There was no Rodney. Rodney was dead on the floor.
I'm going to sit here and think to myself, man, this guy really knows none of us.
So the entire scene, had Oswald not gone, oh, you fucked up, was Shade was gonna walk in, and then rather than Data warning you beforehand, you wouldn't have gotten that warning, and the place would have gotten raided. Shade would have died. But no, Oswald went, nope, you fucked up.
That's because even though Oswald makes himself seem like an idiot, he's not. He
fair.
knows that he never met Shade before that. So.
Okay, and then my question. Well, never mind. We'll do it when we start with me because it technically.
Okay.
Do
you want to start with you, and then we'll wake up and all be together again?
We'll see if I fucking wake
Just
up.
like one happy family.
We'll see if I fucking wake up.
I feel like I'm gonna sleep on Oswald's lap because I was pounding on his chest to wake the fuck up.
Probably, and then I didn't because this fuck came in and was like, nah, you're gonna stay asleep. All right, I gotta go on mute.
All right. Anyway, Remy,
Yeah, I'm here.
where last we left you, you were back in your bedroom in Lancaster Manor, floating above Eden, floating above the city of Eden.
Okay, so James, my question to you is this after I came home from spring break?
Yes, that the last thing you remember is having dinner with your parents.
Okay.
You spending the evening talking to your friends. You fall asleep, and you wake up, and you hear a noise outside the bedroom.
Okay. I'm gonna imagine Remy waking up looking like Anna from Frozen. Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Rain is pounding against the window. Thunder clashes as lightning flashes. What are you doing?
Oh. I guess I sort of wake up and I draw open the curtains a little bit just to like look outside and see what I like. Do I see anything?
You see rain pelting the nicely manicured lawn leading out toward the drop off that would lead down into Eden.
And since I rolled so badly, would I remember that I had powers or not?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure and double checking. Okay, so I'm still in my gym jams. I'm going to put on my nice little slippers and I'm gonna start like trudging downstairs and trying to like smooth my hair into a braid.
Okay. As you leave your bedroom, you hear footsteps wandering around the house.
Oh my god, James, my horror movie instinct just kicked in and I'm pissed off. Okay. Okay, so I would have no reason to be like, oh, there's someone in my fucking house. I guess I'm gonna head towards it and be like, very sleepily, because I imagine I've overslept, so now my sleep cycle is fucked up. I'm gonna be like, Mom, Dad. And I do a big, humongous yawn. Totally, I'm Remy like.
Give me a perception check.
I was about to say, you tell me I gotta do a fucking dexterity saving throw, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, perception check. Oh god, that is a 10 total. That's a 3 plus 7.
You don't notice, you don't hear anything as you're walking out, calling for your parents. You let out the yawn, And as you're recovering from the yawn, you feel somebody grab you, put their hand over your mouth, and shove you back against the wall. It takes you a second. Like you're panicking. You are obviously panicking right now. Like you don't know who just grabbed you.
Like obviously I'm like kicking like all of like those like girl protection like classes that they make you take it. Well, not that they make you take in college, but they're just like, this is how you protect yourself. First, you go for their groin, then you punch them in the sternum, and like that sort of stuff is like kicking in, but it doesn't work.
Remy, I need you to relax.
This is not Hood's voice. Who is this? This is me, Elena, thinking out loud. Who is this?
When you
James, I demand.
When you finally calm down, you look, and it's your father.
Why is he not talking with a southern accent?
He was.
He was. It was just really bad.
Remy, I need you to calm down.
There we go. Okay. I'm freaking out, and I imagine I'm still like clawing at his hand, and I'm like, and I'm like coming down from the freak out.
Mm. Like he is holding you against that wall, and you hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
Oh, I didn't check my phone of what time of day it was.
Oh. You see like riot gear clad men, 2 men at the top of the staircase now. You're kind of concealed by the shadows as they're looking around. All right, Remy. Relax. I'll take care of this. He finally lets you go.
Okay, I imagine I like whisper, yell at him, and I'm like, what do you mean you're going to take care of this?
Mm-hmm. So he runs out.
Remy's just standing there like, okay, like, what the fuck?
He runs out, full on rugby tackles one of the guys. You hear gunshots roll out as the guy surprisingly, like his finger jerks in surprise, so the gun in his hand goes off. His friend beside him. Oh, shit. His friend gets his composure, and you hear another set of bullets.
No, don't tell me he died, James!
And your father goes limp.
I hate him. This hurts more than my mom.
The professor is laying on top of the guy he tackled. The guy he tackled got riddled with bullets too, so he's limp too. And
James, I'm fucking crying. I can't stop. Make this hell go away.
the guard that is still standing leans over to where he has a radio mounted to his shoulder, and the professor is down.
Stop it. Shut up.
Find the doctor and the girl.
I imagine this is what happens. So, like, after, like, the initial, like, pop, like, I imagine Remy, like, covers her own mouth to, like, muffle her scream, and then hearing the other two, she's like, and, like, just trying so fucking hard to stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
And then hearing the professor's down, I imagine, like, Remy, like, am I in, like, his office or something?
No, you're out in the hall.
out in the hall, hidden. Okay, I imagine like Remy's gonna go over and try to find a spot, and then she's going to like hide somewhere, and then please don't judge her for this. I imagine she's gonna piss herself. Like she's so terrified right now, she just pisses herself.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Thank God I upped my stealth. Oh, thank God. That is a 13 plus 6, 19.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to you have enough of your wits about you to kind of stick to the shadows, make sure you don't knock anything over. You're still hyperventilating. You're still not okay right now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you do find a nice secluded corner and let yourself relax, so to speak.
Okay. So Remy's first fucking instinct after calming down is to, one, which is the white girl thing to do, go find her fucking mom, and then to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
But she wouldn't know where her mom is. I don't want to metagame, but Elena knows where her mom would
honestly
what?
me and River metagame too, so
okay, but
I didn't metagame. I would just like to point that out. I got a natural fucking 20 and I knew I was in a fucking dream, you sluts.
Hey, I got a natural 20 as well.
Interrupt you.
I got a natural 20 as well to see if the muffins were real. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, with tears because I'm fucking pissed off at James again. So
you're
what
welcome.
Am I in? This is like down the hall, and I think we established that like my parents' room was down the hall and my dad's office.
Yeah. You're in your father's office.
Okay.
So you see his oak desk in the middle of the room, his high-backed desk chair. Wall, both sides are just bookshelves, completely full of books, like overfull with books.
This is the no-no room. You don't enter this room and you don't enter the lab.
Right.
Okay, so I would imagine that like my parents' room is diagonal. So I imagine I'm gonna like peek out and I'm gonna look like both ways, like a kindergartner, and then I'm gonna like dash across, but stealthily.
Okay. You do see the one remaining guard that isn't trapped under your father's corpse.
Stop.
He's kind of scouting around trying to find you. You dash across. You do manage to get across.
Did they pick up his gun?
I'm sorry?
Did they pick up his gun? The dude that died?
No, it's still there.
Still there? Okay.
But there is a guard between you and it.
Is he looking at me?
He's looking for you.
But is he looking down in the direction in which I am in?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. Is there anything that I can throw down the hallway? Like something small that he's not going to notice?
There are various knickknacks in your father's office.
Okay. I imagine I take like a ball bearing or something from like one of those things, like the tick 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 things.
Right.
And I take one of those off, and then I sort of like chuck it past him down the hall, hoping that it will chink something and have him go down that way.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. What is my sleight of hand? Oh God. This is not going to be good, y'all. Pray for a 20. Oh my God. That is a 16 plus 3. Oh.
Okay. So for you guys and for you guys listening at home, I just wanted to let you guys know I got rolled a nat 20 to shoot the professor and a nat 1 for him to find the source of where things were thrown.
Fuck you.
So he hears the sound of the ball bearing down the hall and he turns to look at it.
Okay, so I immediately dash very quietly across and I pick up the gun and then I go into my parents' bedroom and basically hide underneath the bed.
He has, well, I'll allow it. He starts making his way toward it. So yeah, you run out, you grab it. It's a decent sized assault rifle. It's rather heavy.
Oh, I was expecting it to be like a Glock or something. That's what I was picturing.
No, it was
Okay. Sorry.
like they came in here loaded.
Okay. Oh my god, this is such a heavy Glock. I don't know anything about guns. I literally don't. I had to research guns for like the first part when I was originally gonna have Remy use a gun.
Okay. Yeah, so you have at least a weapon to defend yourself.
Okay. So imagine I'm hiding sort of like underneath the bed and I'm going to take stock because Remy was smart, was raised by smart gun owners, and is checking to see how much ammunition she has and making sure that the safety is turned on while she is underneath the bed so she doesn't accidentally shoot herself.
Okay. You have a little under a full clip.
Okay.
So and the gun is in almost pristine condition.
Okay, perfect. Next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to be taking off my slippers so that I don't make as much noise.
Okay.
As a smarty pants would do in this situation. Remy's going full Rambo. So I'm going to then there's no way to so my mom's not in this room that I know of.
No.
Okay.
She is not in that room.
So I guess I'm gonna make my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, I'm homebound. Let's go on ahead and head to fuck, because if I kill this dude, it's gonna make noise and everyone's gonna come up here. Shit. And I know none of like the servants' passages and shit would lead down and around, right? Since we like did say canonically that Remy's home is like an old Georgian style like plantation home that had like those little like service stairs and service passages and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know your house well enough. You know there is a passage that would lead downstairs without having to go down the main staircase into the foyer. You also know that there is a passageway that you can get to that would lead out of the house if needed.
And I really want to go check on my mom, so I guess I'm going to go take that passage down into the downstairs area and then try my hardest to sneak downstairs.
Okay.
Into the lab. It's my best bet. I don't think my mom would be anywhere else other than in the lab.
Okay. You make your way to the passage, which is in your father's office behind a bookcase.
Mm-hmm.
And it leads you back downstairs, kind of into the dining room.
Okay. I turn off the safety. I am ready to fucking shoot to kill. And then I listen before I open it up.
Okay. You do hear voices on the other side. Mostly just checking in. Have you found the girl yet? No, still looking. Well, find her. We've got the doctor in the lab.
Okay, that's all the confirmation I need.
Okay. You hear the footsteps kind of wander off.
All right, I'm going to slowly open up this bad boy and then basically sneak from room to room until I get to the stairs to go down.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Yeet! That is a 10 plus 6, 16. It's not bad, but it's good.
You're doing your best.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way through the dining room to the kitchen. You know there's a staircase leading down, the spiral staircase leading down to the lab. But while you're in the kitchen, you're holding a rather large gun that you're not used to.
Fuck.
And the butt of it kind of brushes against the counter.
Okay, I immediately, does it knock anything off?
No, it just makes a really loud noise.
Just not like a ka-chunk, but a rattle.
Yeah.
Okay, I immediately, stay still for, half a second and see if I hear anyone.
You definitely hear footsteps coming towards you now.
All right, I tippy-toe a lot faster away from those tippy steps. Just tiptoe away.
As you come out, there's kind of an island there that you're hiding behind, and as you emerge, you're faced with an assault rifle straight aimed at you.
I shoot him in the dick.
Okay.
I shoot him right in the dick.
Okay. Remy.
Aha!
Give me a dexterity check.
This is the House of Horrors. Okay. There's a 14 plus 13. Thank you, loaded dice. I don't like this game.
Good, because you missed.
What?
You missed.
How did I miss him square in the dick?
Because his dodge DC was higher than a 17.
Oh my god. Fuck you, James.
So, yeah, you shoot. Goes right between his legs.
Oh, man. Okay, I am a scramble girl, and I scramble away in zigzag formation.
It's his turn.
Try to catch me, slippery boy.
At one point, I'm going to tell my dice that there are other numbers other than 20.
No! James!
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Is it a dodge or a parry?
It doesn't matter. Nat 20 hits.
Can't have nice things. Well, this isn't the first time I got shot. Certainly won't be the last.
Yep.
Been shot a total of 27 times on this podcast. I can do a couple more.
However, so, Allie, stop it. So, the guard reacts to your gunshots, kind of steadies himself, levels his gun, and then falls forward.
I look at my gun like, I hit him?
As he falls forward, the gun clatters towards you, doesn't go off miraculously.
Can we please say with your nat 20 that it does go off and it grazes my arm or something? I feel so bad.
You see an arrow shaft sticking out of his back.
Prince Charming.
Called it.
Hello!
And you look and you see a hooded figure standing there.
Okay, I point the AK at him. That's like the stance of like, who the fuck are you? Mixed with Rapunzel with the pan, like that's gonna do something.
The hooded figure takes a couple steps towards you.
Gonna die if it stayed on that hood.
He lowers the hood, and you see a thin man.
Oh my god, it's Zeta!
In a purple robe.
What?
And he looks at you.
Me.
Hello,
Zeta.
Remy.
Who the fuck is this, James? I need Hood here on the double.
Hello.
Tony, were you disassociating from all of our nightmares?
No, I'm pretending like I didn't really hear it. Josh.
All of that is going to be in there.
Everyone knows. We said that we were on mute.
Yes, but I like to go with the facade that I didn't know. And I didn't come in and interrupt everyone else during theirs.
Yours is fun to interrupt. You're getting fucked up.
I was a good girl.
All right.
Raise my hand, teacher.
All right. So
Fucking fuck you, James. Fuck you.
he's. Hello, Remy.
I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
My name
Sorry.
is My name is Dimitri. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Is he holding out his hand at me?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say I was gonna push it away with a gun.
You'll notice the gun is gone.
No, my only form of protection. I go for the other gun.
It's gone.
Fuck. Where are my scissors? Am I still in my pajamas?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if this dude's a perv.
Now, I believe that's enough for now. You were much more fun than the others. The others figured out my facade.
Because you're stupid.
Jesus Christ. Leave me alone, Kyle!
I meant James, not you.
Okay.
Now, such a lovely house you grew up in. Wouldn't you say?
I look around. It's like I'm guessing like things are turned over and smashed to smithereens. Yeah, we're in the middle of redecorating.
So, now I'm only here as a distraction. Let you know that Peter sends his regards.
Fuck Peter!
Yes, that seems to be the general consensus.
He's a douche nozzle. Excuse my language.
Interesting choice of words. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Oh, it's a good one. It describes how little your dick is.
Does it, though?
Yeah, I can tell because you're wearing a robe. You gotta close that sometimes.
He looks down at his obviously closed robe.
Go, ha! Made you look.
An interesting group of heroes. Makes me wonder what Peter sees in you.
Remy checks her nails. I don't know. Perseverance, intelligence, perfection, everything he's not.
Oh no, you're none of those things.
Says the dude with the tiny ass dick.
So,
Escalated.
yes. I believe I have distracted you all long enough.
What, for like 20 minutes? Ooh, you put such a damper on our plan.
Time moves differently between dimensions, my dear. Now you've seen a glimpse of what I can do. The next time we meet, I will not stop. So long, Remy. And the scene dissolves, and Remy, you find yourself falling.
Fuck you!
You all wake up. River and Oswald, you both wake up around the same time.
Did you just have a weird fucking dream where the muffins were real, but nothing else was?
No, I had a weird dream of Rodney being dead and then him not being there, and then it was some skeletal asshole named Dimitri. Did you meet Dimitri? He seems like a cool dude.
He actually seems a lot better than the red robe fuck, whose name is apparently Peter, mind you.
His name is Peter.
Yeah, it's kind of a dumb name.
Name.
Like, you know, you think if you're an evil mastermind, you'd have a name like Gregorio or something. I don't know. But
I feel like that's a lot stupider. Should we try and wake up Remy? Or are we just gonna let her deal with whatever demons is going on there?
I feel like she's gonna get through it. I mean, I don't know what happens if he's fucking with her dream and we try to wake her up, so I'm gonna avoid that.
What if the other guys are trying to wake us up right now?
But we're already awake.
No, I mean, like, because we're still in the dreamscape. I'm talking about, like...
Oh. I feel like that has... You know? No, they'd be in the dreamscape too, knowing that red robe.
Are you sure? Because...
Yeah, I feel like if he didn't put them in the dreamscape, they'd try to do some shit and it would just annoy him. So...
I really hope they're not in the dreamscape and they're doing shit to annoy him.
Well, here's hoping.
Woo! Remy, get the fuck up!
He has a small dick!
Really? Who does? Be specific.
That's Dimitri, look!
Oh, yeah, we all met him. He seems pretty chill.
Honestly,
I'm
yeah.
like touching my face and I'm like touching everywhere. And I'm just like, okay, back to reality.
Oh, this isn't
I'm just
reality.
mad at him because he took my muffins away from me.
You had muffins?
Yeah, he tried to put... So, like, I woke up in my apartment and he tried to put shade in my apartment before I even met her.
Wait a second. Hard stop. You had shade? I had fucking my asshole friend Gil, who is shit for brains, and a dead Rodney. Fuck you, Oswald.
I feel like he was going through phases with us, though. He tried, like, straight up shock factor with you. Then he tried, like, emotional for me. I don't even know what he did to Remy.
Just straight up Little House of Horrors.
And then he went back to shock factor, apparently.
Remy sits there and she goes, like, obviously, like, coming up with, like, something fake to tell you guys, but, like, doesn't really want to talk about it. She's like, yeah, he, made me get trapped inside of a Walmart.
What's a Walmart?
Yeah, we're not fucking Walmart.
I don't know, whatever our equivalent of Walmart is.
Actually, to be fair, 200 years in the future, Walmart probably is still around.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
you're kidding me? Walmart has taken over the earth.
And it would be like Mega Walmart or something.
Can I?
Yeah, Mega Walmart. I couldn't go to Target, but I could see it across the parking lot.
Remy
That's the
fucking-
ultimate horror.
I'm so tired of Remy fucking lying to us. Can I just roll to make her tell me the fucking truth? I'm tired
She's
of it.
not gonna tell you, even if you like discern. She's not going to tell the truth. She like I've said she pushes down her fucking feelings. She puts them in a box and does not do anything
It's
with
honestly
them.
fine with me because I don't get any of the repercussions there. So
Says the one who deleted a memory.
Yeah.
yeah, that's different than straight up just lying.
I would
about
like to point out that I am an open book. I have not once deleted a memory, and I have told everyone everything that is going on.
Oh,
I'm just glad I got that natural 20 when I checked to see if the muffins were real.
Oh my god, I literally pissed myself. I was just like, oh my god. Of course Kyle gets a nat 20 on a muffin check.
Priorities.
oh, you're awake.
Hi, Winston! Do you know a fuck named Dimitri?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he
He's
was in there.
apparently working with the red robe guy on the outside, whose name is apparently Peter, because he let that slip. I don't know if that was a thing that he wanted to do.
Metagaming? Oswald, you knew that. You knew his name was Peter. You just forget it.
You
Yeah,
think
you
I
did.
pay attention to
Yeah,
anything
we
that
were-
happens?
We were there together.
You really think I pay attention to anything that happens?
It's
I
very
feel
on
like-
brand for Oswald.
It's true and very on brand for Kyle.
Well,
So-
Oswald is me. I am Oswald. I don't pay attention. Who are you?
So,
Hi.
you guys look around. It's night now. Like, you guys were out for several hours.
Ah.
Winston's made a campfire.
Huh. Hey, Winston, how long were we out?
He like looks up, moves his finger around like he's counting.
Oh my god.
Are
8
you,
hours.
are you literally counting the stars right now?
We were asleep. Wait. Winston, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So if we were in that little fucked up area for 8 hours when it felt like a blink, does time move differently here?
Well, I would assume so. Yes.
You see River immediately start to hyperventilate. She's like, guys, we need to get out of here like right now. Oh my god, we could be 60. Guys.
I don't think that's how that works.
You don't know how fast it's going out there.
I'm gonna slap River.
That's fair.
It's taking a second. Cool. So that's a 10 that I rolled. So that's a 20 total.
I'm not gonna dodge that. I'm just gonna let you slap me and be on the floor. I'm letting that happen.
Just right across the face. Just
Yep.
River's now on the floor holding her cheek. She's like, "Thank you. I needed that."
Yeah, I figured. I feel like Elena's getting even more pissed off at my rolls.
I am.
Let's
I don't
see. I have a plus
understand
10
the
to
math.
fighting, a plus 10 to intimidation, a plus 16 to perception, a plus 10 to persuasion, plus 10 to technology, which I never use.
Okay, James, I think we need to knock down Kyle a couple of pegs because he's entered.
God mode.
I'm just building a minor god. It's
Kyle,
fine.
do you put anything into your powers at all?
Occasionally, yeah, but not too often, no.
Okay.
I have a 5 to close attack, so technically I get a plus 15 to my fighting. And then I have a 7 in growth, which gives me. I'm trying to get to 8, so that I have a lot more
to
stats.
be a cutoff.
I'm just
He
building
has
a
the
minor
same-
god. You
he
guys
has
can
the
build
s-
minor gods too.
he has the same amount of power points as you guys do.
Yeah.
He just built
Yeah.
his character.
Yes, but I don't understand where he put them.
Now, listen. When I was playing Dark Souls, right? You know how you have all those stats that you can put your points into?
You throw them all in charisma.
Nope, I throw them all into strength.
Just
So that literally I don't die and I hit everything like a truck. So that's how I build my characters. Take it or leave. I
So-
turn to Winston and I'm like, Yeah, so this dude named Dimitri is now working with Peter, or at least he has been for a while. He's got a different color robe too, so I think there's like a hierarchy thing going on. But
He's always worked for Peter. Peter is the one who broke it off with them.
How do we kill Peter? Can we just kill Peter?
Well, not here.
Can we yeet him out of existence?
I feel like if we tried to do that in the dream world where he's basically a minor god, that wouldn't work out too well.
Okay, but when we inevitably wake up, can we just
You guys realize we're gonna have to take M's side no matter what, right? To get out of here.
Yeah, no, I get that. But something tells me M doesn't like Peter too much because he went rogue.
Yeah, Dimitri kind of made it sound like M was the bad guy, but I feel like since Dimitri's the bad guy, M's actually the good, or at least a decent guy. I don't really know.
I don't trust anyone at any time. That is the beauty of having an anxiety disorder.
I slap her again.
Fucking hell, Oswald. That was just me having a good time.
16 and I got a 26 total.
I'm dodging that shit.
River?
Huh?
That definitely beat your DC.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
That was just for fun that time.
Can I do a toughness then?
No. It doesn't actually hurt you.
I'm not doing it to actually try and hurt you.
You're doing love slaps on me? How fucking dare?
Yeah, but like very hard love slaps.
So Winston's just kind of leaning up against a rock, legs crossed, just kind of lounging with a pipe.
Oh, apparently Dimitri said he was going to come back at some point. So, Winston, if we just spontaneously pass out again, you know what happened.
Well, you didn't exactly spontaneously pass out.
I never woke up in the first place.
Exactly.
Remy, what's up with you? You look like you got pee your pants.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this all in like Remy's voice because this is actually a really good fucking theory. Okay,
Before you say anything, Winston, prepare some new pants because she might actually pee herself.
I in the 8 hours that you have been sleeping, well, 2 of them I spent running, and the rest I spent making new clothes. So
It's good that you got your cardio in, man.
So, Oswald, what was that thing, or was it River? I can't remember because the wheels were turning and I was thinking way too fast for me to really pay attention about how M was the bad guy.
Yeah, so we basically like I feel like River told Dimitri to fuck off, and that's exactly what he did. I actually sat down and had a conversation with him.
Okay, and River, you said this was like this one book that you used to read. Like, this sounds a lot like a book that you used to read a lot.
I mean, it's kind of Alice in Wonderland-y, but
Wait,
it's not
River,
like...
you can read?
Fuck you, man. I taught myself how to read.
I'm just like, I'm like looking at him like, my guy.
Just because I'm from the streets doesn't mean I didn't fucking educate myself. Don't ask me math or science questions, though. Those are my...
What's 2 + 2?
4. I can't long divide. Long divide and putting letters into fucking math is a sin.
Y equals mx
I was
plus
good.
b.
I was gonna say it's fish.
See? Winston's a man of culture.
Oh, fucking
Can
hell.
I fist bump Wilson or Winston?
Oh, of course.
I fist bump
Anyway,
Wilson.
I'm really fucking good at puzzles. Like, give me a puzzle and I'll be able to fucking crack it.
Anyway, so you know how in almost every single kind of story, there's always like the quote unquote hero of the story, but then there's always like the quote unquote bad guy who wants to come in and just take over the world because he believes in what he's doing is just in cause. What if we're not looking at it in a way that we're supposed to? What if for Peter, aka evolution leader, M really is the bad guy?
I mean, that tracks. Everyone has a villain in their own story, even if
Exactly. Everyone who turns
but if you're
evil is doing it for good intentions. What if Peter, I don't even feel comfortable calling him Peter, but what if
That's because
Peter
it's a euphemism name for penis, but continue.
But what if Peter's actually the good guy for his rogue group and whoever else follows him? Like, for over in our world, hold on, listen. For over in our world, for the mutants that follow him, he's technically a good guy.
I'm not displacing you at all, Remy, but here's the thing. While you were passed out, because you were the first one to go down, 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 down,
Technically,
we actually... I was there long enough. I saw data there, and then I passed out. That's all. That's what I got. So, basically... He has a lot of the same ideals as us, Remy. Don't get me wrong. It's a very similar ideals, but he refused to just be able to work together. So yeah, everyone has a good guy and a bad guy. That's inevitable for everything. That's just how life is. Why did Dimitri call us heroes, by the way? We are some fucked up bunch. I would not call us heroes.
Because for Peter, we're not just a little thing that gets in his way, because he already has a quote-unquote bad guy. It's M. Whatever, I'm guessing everything that he's leading up to has something to deal with M and something with the mutants. He's trying to either combine the two worlds into the same thing, or something else along those lines. But for us, considering that he didn't, I don't know if he called us heroes, everything was kind of a blur. But I think for us, we're heroes to somebody. Like, and I point over to River, like when we helped save the 3rd district from a whole bridge, basically almost killing everyone.
It doesn't matter, because those people who I saved were still scared of me. And that's something that me and Peter actually, like, I was just like, hey, I'm kind of with you on this. Like, I was kind of fucked up of them. Like, like I said, there were some ideals that Peter had that I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of down with. It's just I don't like the way he's going about it. That's my thing.
What if, also consider this, what if Dimitri doesn't necessarily agree with Peter, but he has to? That's like, why he calls us heroes, is because that's how he views us.
Like a double agent, almost.
Kind of, but not necessarily. Like, I feel like he would have done more to mess with us in our dreams than just minor mess with us and then pop out and say, whoops, my bad.
Well, you guys kept saying that he's going to be back. So, like, what if he's not, like, someone who's neutral? What if he's like, you know, like the right hand to Peter almost?
Oh, I have no doubt that he is. I have no doubt.
Winston literally said he was.
Okay.
Like Winston, when I mentioned Dimitri, he said that Dimitri and Peter had like always worked together.
Okay, sorry. My mind has been like going like a mile a minute thinking of all these different theories. Inside my head.
I don't believe that Peter is after M. I think M might be in the way of him, but really M is just a speck of something that he doesn't really give a shit about. He's just like, whatever, I'll deal with it when I get to it. I think his main thing right now is taking over our place of living. I think he wants the mutants, because River doesn't know that they're called the Gifted here, because that would really help her self-esteem. He would want us mutants. Technically, we're stronger than all the civilians. Technically, we are. And that's why they're afraid of us in the first place without even letting us do good, which is really the fucked up part of our entire our entire place. Like I said, I don't disagree with anything that Peter said. I just don't like the way he's going about it.
Okay, James, did we say at any point, like, did Winston or Lucian say at any point that your powers in, like, as a Dreamweaver, are they transferred into the material world?
They never said.
I don't think we ever asked. I think we just assumed that they would be.
Okay, I look at Winston for like a hot second because my wheels are turning again. And I go, Winston,
you look over at Winston. You see he's like zoned out, puffing on his pipe, like blowing like smoke out his mouth, and it's forming like a dancing leprechaun.
Going full caterpillar.
River's just like, wow, that's some good kush.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's tobacco.
Winston, as cool as that is, I've got a question for you since you know a lot about Dreamweavers without being one.
Yes.
Are Dreamweavers' powers transferred into the material world, or do they only just have power in the dreamscape?
Well, let me answer your question with a question. Did your powers transfer?
Okay. Okay. So.
No, I haven't tried mine.
Oswald's gonna try to grow.
Mine worked. They worked in the bathhouse.
What? Okay. I'm not going to ask why you were playing with water in the bathhouse.
Because I was in water. Who else would want to play with water in a bath? I was a splishing and a splashing.
Wait. Oswald's gonna turn to Winston. And Winston, do you know any other languages?
A few.
He knows gibberish.
Speaking something that I know that you definitely like, that I definitely don't know. Say something in whatever language.
Something in a different language.
You're clever.
So Oswald, you recognize that wasn't English. It's not really a language you've heard before. And River and Remy, you just heard Winston just speak something gibberish.
Yeah.
For those at home, it was Greek.
Oh.
Interesting.
So
but I heard him say something in a different language, to which my response would have been, "You're a smartass."
Yes.
So our powers do work here. Nice.
River's just, is there something that I can grab from far away?
You see an apple in a tree.
River extends her hand to grab that fucking apple.
Okay,
you grab the apple.
Yay!
Basically, that theory goes out the window because my other theory was, what if Peter's trying to combine the material world and the dreamscape world so that he can be like the god, essentially?
No,
I don't think that's the direction he's going, because he knows.
I think what Peter's trying to do is he's trying to be the M of the real world, because the M, like, Winston, what exactly do you know about M? Is he like the ruler or something, but like an absentee ruler? Like, what's his deal?
Well, that is more or less his role now. He's the creator of this realm.
Okay, so is he the one that, like, you know, everybody kind of looks up to, or, you know,
yes,
like,
more or less, yes.
So would it be reasonable that Peter's just trying to be the M of the real world?
Well, considering his past, at least from what I've heard, it would make sense.
What if he's trying to make his own universe? Has anyone thought of that yet?
No, if he was trying to make his own universe, he'd be doing better at, like, fucking with reality than just...
Yeah, Remy, I really think you're reaching way too far with this. I think,
a little
like,
bit, yeah.
Like, I think what he's doing now is exactly where he wants to be, so he can be the ruler of where he's at.
I raise my hand and I'm like, do I need to slap you too?
No, that's just like me thinking of like, well, what if, since he wants to be like M and M created something, what if he wants to like create his own universe but take specifically mutants?
In a sense, he's trying to. He's trying to create his own world, but in order to do that, he's getting rid of all of the non-mutants. So
Yeah,
Hey, Winston.
he's not like fully fucking with reality in the real
Yeah.
world. He's just
I'm just-
changing how the real world is.
I'm just still trying to figure out why data was specifically the key. That's like my ideology behind it.
It's been said many times. Remy as a whole doesn't fully understand it, but it's like
Well, I think it's like me personally, I don't understand it. Like I think Remy sort of understands it, but I think I'm sort of like blurring the line because I don't really
Okay.
understand it.
Elena, this is Data was the key to Jeanette because he was the cure to end all mutants.
Yeah.
Yes. So what does Peter want the most? So he has the most power. And if they were taken away from him, what would he not have anymore?
Okay, well, mutants, but like I'm trying to think of why are mutants such a commodity? Because mutants could easily take over, like easily could rise up against him compared to humans.
Okay, well now let's have a history lesson. I always got A's in history class, guys.
Same.
So think of it back right before World War II, where there was a small white family who lived on a plantation with about 100 slaves. The slaves could have taken over at any time, but they didn't because they were scared of their masters, even though there were more of them and a lot stronger.
There were slaves.
It's not
in
always
World War
it's
II.
not always numbers are power. It's always power has power is power.
Yeah.
There were slaves in World War II?
Yeah, slavery wasn't abolished until the 1960s.
Yeah.
Or,
Where?
well, no, I'm sorry. It was Civil War. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I meant Civil War. I'm sorry.
That's what I was about to say.
I was
now
thinking-
I'm highly confused.
I was thinking equal rights.
Yeah, it's
If you
the
think
Civil
about it,
War
it was
in
still
World War
kind
II.
of low key slavery, though.
It
Yes.
kind of was. Yeah. But continue.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry. I just keep thinking like,
something.
yeah.
Hey, Winston.
So you look over at Winston. He's kind of disassociated again, and now the leprechaun is fighting like an eel.
River. She's just like he's caterpillaring it.
I slap Winston. Oh, okay.
The
That's
new
fair.
baby.
I rolled a 3. It's a 10. It's a 13 total.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
Winston
miss
just
and I
kind
hit.
of. Yeah, you miss entirely, and Winston just kind of looks at you like, bitch.
Do I accidentally hit River if I miss?
Don't hit me.
No, you didn't hit River.
Hey, Winston.
Yes.
This is just for River's sake, so she knows, because I kind of already know as Allie. Why is Peter collecting mutants? Do you have any idea with that? Like, is there something like us here? If you had this conversation, I was smoking. I apologize.
Well, I can't say for what purpose he has in the other world. I'm not there. But I mean, when someone like you, I believe you call yourselves mutants there, come here, or vice versa, we call them the gifted.
Oh, that's sweet. That helps my self-esteem a little bit. So are the gifted more desirable here?
Here, they're just people. They live normal lives.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
because
guys.
you guys have people that can fuck with like dreams. So I would imagine somebody with other type of powers wouldn't be too, insane.
So if you go into our world where it's just a lot of normies mixed with the gifted or mutants, the Dreamweaver within him, the rogue Dreamweaver, is going to be immediately attracted to the mutants. Yeah?
Not necessarily Dreamweavers per se, but perhaps, well, Peter has always been attracted to power, and having powerful beings around him would be intriguing to him.
All right. Well, right now he's sort of brainwashing a bunch of us, and I'm a little ticked off about that. But
Yeah, he's got my parents under mind control.
he does.
Well, that's quite rude.
It is.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm not too upset by it, if I'm being honest.
Hey, Winston, what other clothes did you make us? You said you made us some clothes while we were out. What's
Also,
going
on that note, do you have powers and does it involve tailoring?
Are you a gifted Winston?
I mean, have you seen my workshop?
No, I actually haven't.
Remy claps her hands in full glee, like, yes, I knew it. Winston, my baby boy.
He is much older than you, and he is not Data. He is not baby.
I don't care. I'm going to treat him like baby.
You call me baby again, I will turn you into a zebra.
I'm not calling him baby and
Turn her into a zebra.
I'm
Wait,
not
so that
calling
raises
him
another
that
question.
in Remy's voice. Know the difference between my voice and Remy's.
That raises another question, though, because if he would turn her into a zebra, does that mean that the zebra we heard earlier was a person?
Actually, strong. Yeah, actually. Wait a second.
Is Winston actually like a serial killer, but he's being nice to us for some reason?
Winston, are you M?
No, absolutely not. And he stands up, goes over to the carriage, flips a switch, opens the door. Something that River has seen before, but the other two of you I don't think did. And you see within the carriage where once there were two seats, two benches. There is now an entire workshop with a full-size house in the back.
I like this reality a lot better than the other one.
Yeah, to be honest, if Rodney was probably here, or if I could find him here, I'd be set.
He closes the door again, flips the switch, and it's back to carriage. Anyway.
I'm just gonna let that marinate in my head for a little bit.
Yes. Well. Now, I'd say you all have rested quite a bit. And we're very close to the capital at this point.
Oh, we are.
Yes, I traveled quite a ways while you were out.
I apologize.
Don't tell me you went
it
on
was not our intention.
We were asleep.
What?
Did you go all Need for Speed when we were asleep? A little bit of nos in there, you know?
Well, I had to get away from Dimitri.
That's fair.
Anyway, shall we be off?
Do we have any food?
Oh my god. Look in your pockets, Oswald.
Dimitri made me think muffins were real, and I am hungry now because he took the muffin away.
Well, it has been 8 hours since you all ate, so...
Yeah.
Well, longer than that, because we were traveling quite a ways. Anywho, and he, flips the switch again, goes into his workshop, closes the door behind him. He comes back out.
Does that. I want to see what it looks like on the inside when he's doing that.
River's like, no.
You don't want the magic to be ruined?
He comes back out with a plate of cooked sausages and baked goods, and
A man after my own heart.
Are there muffins?
there are muffins.
Good.
Simply because you mentioned them.
I need my muffin fix since Dimitri messed with me.
They are banana nut, but so much better than the ones in the dream.
Works for me. Dream Shade is shit at shopping.
I'm still upset that you had Dream Shade and I have Dead Rodney. I'm just saying that was a little fucked up.
Well, Dimitri needed to try something different because you caught on to him. So.
Okay, but just saying, I live in my head 100% of the time. I know when things aren't real.
Yeah, but still, Dimitri had to try something different. I don't blame him. He seems like a nice guy, too. You know?
Yeah, he seems like a chill dude. I definitely annoyed the living shit out of him.
I didn't. I just had a good conversation with him. I literally sat down and just had a conversation.
Remy tried to shoot him in the dick.
I did, and I look very proud.
I would not blame him if he came back and specifically fucked with Remy.
Remy seems like the easy target for him. We all stare at Remy.
I just look at Remy and I'm just like, you know it's true.
I speak our happy.
So, we'll have a spot of dinner and we shall be off. We might be able to meet the capital by morning.
Works for me.
Oh, I believe there is a show tomorrow that I wanted to see.
Is it like one of them new ones that comes out? It's not a movie, is it?
No, it's a gladiatorial fight.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Yes, I believe the White Knight is fighting tomorrow.
I look at River and Remy and I'm like, how much you want to bet our friends are brainwashed and fighting in that arena?
If the White Knight's hood, I'm gonna piss myself laughing.
You guys are gonna run into Hood dressed in sparkling white armor, and he's just, I am the White Knight. No, you're not. Let me dream, man.
Let's definitely catch that show. Like, the Capitol can wait for a second.
If Hood, Rodney, or Shade is the right White Knight, know that I am just gonna start cry laughing. I just want everyone to know.
Yes. Yes, I would rather like to make it to the Capitol in time to see that show.
Well, let's get a move on then.
Yes.
Oswald jumps into the carriage, like full-on dives headfirst into the carriage.
Is it sad that you did not need to describe that at all? Because that's exactly what I saw you do.
Damn.
As soon as he lands, he's asleep again.
Like, God damn it, this is how Dimitri gets us so easily. One of us is already passed out.
To be fair, I had a good conversation with him, so it was fine.
Oswald have bruises on his chest from me pounding him before we all passed out.
No.
Oh.
Winston looks in the carriage, sees Oswald immediately pass out, and he's just... The boy literally slept for 8 hours.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we don't understand it either.
This is just how he lives.
Is he a dog?
You know?
We never really questioned it, but yes.
Oswald curls up the second you say that.
He's like a croissant. Look at him.
Well, let's be off before I get that image. All right. And Winston climbs up, puts his goggles on. I assume both of you assume your positions in the carriage.
Yeah, I kick Oswald out of the way a little bit.
There are 2 benches.
No, I know, but did he go onto a bench or did he just...
No, I'm just like sprawled out in the middle.
Yeah, I knew it. I kick Oswald out of the way a little bit and go to my bench.
Okay.
I feel like Oswald's motif in this arc is just him knocking himself out repeatedly.
Yup.
Wake me up when it's over. Maybe one time I'll fall asleep and I'll just wake up and we'll be finally back in Eden. Oh.
All right, James. What do I gotta roll for a depressy spaghetti?
Oh, what?
What do I gotta roll? Depressy spaghetti. Remy just watched her father die. What do I gotta roll?
Elena, you don't roll for that shit. You tell him if you're depressed or not. You're not.
Okay, well, I just want to see how much it affects her.
Tell us how much it affects her.
A lot.
There you go.
Okay.
There's some
Did
that
it?
We gotta roll half the time for your panic attack. So I was wondering if you roll.
We have to roll for my panic attacks because it's a percentile of if I'm going to have one or not. That's
How your character is feeling, that's completely up to you. You're the one in her head.
Okay, she's a depressy spaghetti.
Okay.
River's just here to have a good time, but is also having a bad time.
You guys get into... You're off. Winston puts out the fire, gets into the carriage, and you guys are off, set off down the road again. The path is illuminated only by moonlight. You guys see farmland all around you. It's very similar to when you guys went to sleep. A couple hours pass. And Winston turns to you, Remy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem quite as bubbly as you
I mean, that happens sometimes. It's just me off in, my own little la la land.
Did the princess sleep on a pea?
And I assume Remy does not understand this reference because I feel like this is a very old reference.
I assume because River has pretty much read all Brothers Grimm fairy tales, including Alice in Wonderland, she just goes, "That's a good one, Winston."
Thank you, River. I thought you might get that one. Would you like to speak about it? We have the time.
The princess
Remy...
doesn't like talking about her depression and when she has anxiety. We've tried to get it out of her many of times. She just assumes position.
That's rather unhealthy, but it's your decision if you want to talk about it or not.
No, it's fine. I just deal and process with things in my own way.
Well, letting things bottle up, sometimes that pressure builds to an explosion. Just food for thought.
Preaching to the choir!
Remy stares pensively off into the distance.
River's just like popping out of like because there's like a window thing like from like the carriage to where Winston. Okay, so River's like chilling out right there, and she's just like, as someone who actively has an anxiety disorder and probably needs to get it checked out but doesn't because cigarettes are cheaper, says one of my foster mothers from when I was like 13. It's probably a little bit better to talk it out, but Princess likes bottling it up until she's about to have a panic attack, and then I come in and hopefully she doesn't. That is how I have been working and operating.
Seems like a fruitful relationship.
Yeah, I think we're starting to finally become friends, huh, Remy?
Remy is staring off pensively. She's in her own little head, just repeating the whole, like, watching her dad die over and over again. Because, like, for her, watching her mom die was, like, a whole extra level, but she was definitely closer to her dad than she was with her mom. So like that was like something that hit, like her mom hit her heart, but her dad dying like hit her soul.
River goes into Oswald's pockets to get a cookie to throw it at Remy.
She pulls out an entire pack of Oreos.
River's like, this is a family size. What the fuck?
Oswald just kind of kicks.
Yeah, I don't even move. Just the fact that you pull out an entire thing. Does Winston question that at all?
Winston has an entire workshop in a carriage.
That's fair.
Winston sees that and he's just like, yeah, that's kind of par for the course.
That's normal. Yeah. So River gets one of the cookies out of the family-sized pack of Oreos that were somehow in Oswald's pockets, and she throws it at Remy.
Just takes an entire sleeve of Oreos.
Give me a dexterity check.
That was a 7.
That was a waste of an Oreo.
You hear River go, no, not the Oreo!
Remy depressingly looks at the Oreo that has fallen onto the road as the carriage starts rolling by, and she's just like, like she really wanted that fucking Oreo.
River's like stretches her hand out with one and is like putting it in front of Remy's face, like, Oreo.
I need to do a roll to see how fast I snatch this thing, how voraciously I snatch it.
No, just grab it.
Well, I want to see, like, just like, like how we roll with how
That's another
voraciously
thing. No, Elena, that's another thing you really don't have to roll for.
I know. But for me, the dice tell a story. And so she, like, half-heartedly, like, grabs it, but then, like, slides the whole thing into her mouth and holds out her hand again.
River's just like, I'll only give you another if you talk about your feelings.
Remy slowly puts her hand away.
Winston turns to you, River. Oh, that's not very nice. If she doesn't want to talk about it, then let her be. But
She's
give
gonna
me
have
an Oreo. But give me an Oreo.
River stretches her hand out and gives him an Oreo.
Now give Remy an Oreo.
River's just like, I don't know, does she deserve it?
Look at her. She's depressed. Give her the entire package.
This is why I love Winston.
River's just like, I'm depressed 100% of the time.
Then
In
reach
fact,
into the back pocket. Then reach into Oswald's pocket and grab another.
Do you think he has another family-sized pack of Oreos in there?
Do you think he doesn't?
Bet.
Do you think I could fit my entire human inside Oswald's pocket?
Oh my god, please do, so that we can see that it is in fact a pocket dimension.
No. Obviously, it is a pocket for Obviously, it is a pocket for snacks, not for humans.
And I am one.
Remy pinches the
No,
point of
you
her
are
nose.
a treat. There's a difference.
Winston over here.
Winston, are you flirting with me?
No, I'm having a good time. Now give those Oreos to Remy and give yourself some.
Except if she puts her hand in his pocket again, she's not going to get a family-sized bag of Oreos. She's going to get a family-sized bag of Doritos.
I thought that was going in a different direction, but I like where
No.
it ended.
It was
No,
my
I
pick.
thought about that, but I was like, nah, that's Oswald wouldn't do that. Only Oswald can control
Can I
what he gets out of his pocket.
Can I ask like an actual question for Oswald as Allie?
Sure.
So, in the first episode of this arc, Remy stated, LOL, you guys are about to see my titties. And Oswald was just like, not the first pair I've seen. What was Oswald's like entire journey like losing his virginity? Because I think he took off her top and he was just like, okay.
You'll never know.
He was just like, oh, those are nice. All right, guess this is happening.
My point here is Oswald is the only one who can control what snack comes out of his pocket. So if you reach your hand in there, you're not going to find what you want. You just got lucky the first time.
Looking for the bag of Twinkies. Cookie, Doritos, cookie, pretzel, cookie.
You find a hot salted pretzel in there.
You don't want to know how that was kept warm.
Oh my god. Oswald, why does this smell like farts?
It wouldn't smell like farts, just to let you know. I feel like, James, this is an unconfirmed confirmed power though, right?
Basically, yeah.
Cool. Okay, good. This is canon.
River just gives Remy the entire thing of Oreos, and she goes, all right, Oswald, I'm gonna grope you some more.
He's dead asleep. You're just not gonna get the snack that you want.
It's a fun game.
So, as you guys are snacking, going down the road, Winston turns a corner through a valley, a couple large hills, and as you guys leave the valley, you see in the distance almost like a beacon in the 3 a.m. darkness. You do see a city. And in the center of that city is a tower. like an ornate, beautiful ivory tower. Winston turns. Welcome to the capital, ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen's asleep, but ladies enjoy the sight.
And you see that tower?
None of you were going to try to wake me up?
Oswald wakes
River's
up and I
just
throw
on-
the empty cookie bag at him.
what
River
you're
sits
doing,
like
though.
Oswald.
What?
The capital.
Oh, shit. Right. That puts a literal meaning to Ivory Tower, huh?
Yes, it does.
Hmm.
That is where M resides.
You know, I was going to ask, and it kind of makes sense that he's chilling there.
He's a bit of a gaudy fella.
Yeah. Did somebody take my Oreos?
All right, guys, and that is where we're going to call episode 28 of Dice Drop. Thank you guys so much for listening in. If you guys like this, leave us a like, comment, review, subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on. Also, check out our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all linked in the description below. Thank you guys for listening. We post new episodes every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we will see you guys next Friday for episode 29. Thanks again.